Konbanwa, I'm Saiba Kunoichi Usagi.
I'm Jade, the wimpiest and the prettiest boxer in the world. Are we talking about Japanese horror stories again?
Yes, we are. But fair warning, this one's gonna mess with your head for years. It still haunts me to this day.
Hell no. Why do you even put yourself through this? You're a total wimp like me, and yet you're obsessed. It's honestly kind of a problem.
I don't know. I guess when I'm paralyzed with fear, it's the only time I actually feel alive.
Gosh, you don't need a ghost story. You need serious therapy.
Kamome, the curse of the surrogate. Ryoichi and his girlfriend Yoko arrived at a small old hot spring inn in the northern part of the prefecture. Because Yoko's parents were extremely strict, she had lied and booked the room under a friend's name as 2 women. The landlady was deeply troubled at check-in. "This is a women-only room. We cannot accommodate men." Desperate to save their trip, Ryoichi lied, claiming they were siblings and that he was just accompanying his sister because her friend had cancelled. After an hour of arguing, the landlady finally yielded, but with a stern, chilling condition. "Do not engage in any indecent acts. As you are siblings, that goes without saying, but it is a strict rule of this house." Ignoring the warning, the couple spent the night together. Inside the room, the silence was suffocating at midnight when Ryoichi woke to a classic Japanese phenomenon, kanashibari, sleep paralysis. He could only move his eyes. He saw the closet door beside Yoko slide open. Through that sliver of darkness, it was watching. From the black void of the upper shelf, a deathly white face drifted into the dim light. Her hair was a matted, chaotic mess, the kind of filth you can't measure by length alone. She was draped in a yellowish, archaic kimono, her presence radiating a hatred so ancient and pure, it felt like a physical weight on my chest. Her face, God, her face. She had no eyebrows, giving her the wide-eyed, manic look of a Hanya mask. Her eyes didn't just look, they pierced. The entire orbits were a viscous, saturated blood red. And within those crimson pools, the pupils were clouded. A milky, translucent white. I tried to scream, but the sound died in my throat. Even my eyelids were frozen open, forcing me to bear witness. Then, she began to smile, a slow, sickening distortion of her pale skin. A stark white hand gripped the edge of the sliding door. The wooden frame rattled a sound so mundane, yet so terrifyingly real in that midnight silence. She descended. She crawled toward us with a slow, rhythmic rustle. Her hands drifted in the air before her, white and limp, fumbling through the darkness as if searching for something lost. She was close now, close enough for me to see into her mouth. She was young, yet she had no teeth. When she opened her mouth to laugh, it was nothing but a bottomless, pitch-black pit, an old hag's maw in a young woman's face. She ignored me. She knelt over Yoko. My beautiful Yoko. She extended a long, pale forefinger and placed it directly onto Yoko's closed eyelid. I could see the rounded bulge of Yoko's eyeball beneath the thin skin. Then, the finger began to push down, deeper, crushing. Her finger trembled with the sheer force of the exertion. Beneath the skin, Yoko's eye began to convulse, spasming in a silent, desperate struggle. Then a single thick tear of blood welled up and spilled from the corner of Yoko's eye. Seeing this, the creature let out a silent, hideous delight, her red eyes narrowing into slits of pure ecstasy. And then, her trembling finger began to drift toward the remaining eye. The dark history, Kamome. The next morning, Yoko was taken away, blinded. The landlady then revealed the truth. In ancient times, This land practiced a custom called Kamome, the surrogate. Poor girls were bought by the local landlord to bear children for infertile couples. To prevent them from bonding with the babies or running away, the landlord committed an unspeakable act. He blinded them. Some had their teeth pulled to make them ugly, so men wouldn't fall in love with them. These women died in agony. To appease them, an old monk once ordered that crystals representing eyes and umbilical cords representing their lost children be buried in their graves. However, a greedy landlord later stole the crystals. The monk had to replace them with cheap glass beads. Warning: never let a man and woman stay here. Never let them perform the act of life. If they do, the ghost will remember her own violation and exact revenge. The spirit Ryoichi saw was one of these women. She doesn't just blind the woman, she crushes the womb, making her infertile forever. It takes 3 days for a woman blinded by the Kamome to lose her sight completely, the landlady warned. During those 3 days, she is possessed by the spirit. She will come looking for you, the man. You must lock yourself away for 3 days and remain silent. If you can survive that, you can see her again, though she will never be the Yoko you knew. He realized his own selfishness had invited this doom, but it was too late.
Oh my God, I am literally losing it. I feel like I'm gonna black out any second. My heart is pounding out of my chest.
Hey, stop it! I'm just as terrified as you are, so just get a grip. You're totally freaking me out right now.
And why on earth did you even tell me this story? Why would you do this to me?
Because I couldn't handle the trauma alone. I had to share it with someone. And let's be real, you're literally the only person in my contacts I can even talk to. The scariest thing is not ghosts. It's the stubbornness of Natto.
Wait, what? We're doing the extra segment now? And you're talking about natto? The fermented beans which smells strong?
There's a legendary way to eat it. A famous Japanese artist once said that for the perfect taste, you must stir the natto exactly 424 times before adding the sauce.
I can crush those 424 stirs in seconds with my cybernetic arms. Easy peasy.
I wonder if there'll be anything left of the beans after that. That's a wrap for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as Jade did.
Yeah, whatever. Thank you for watching anyway. Love ya!